Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Keegan Knox. And we're back with another. I don't know what I'm back with, but we all do know that Burning Man has been quite the fashion lately. One of the festivals I always go to where they do things differently besides music festivals and where they burn a giant man, basically a giant statue. I don't care. Okay? I see Burning Man as a lot of hippies taking drugs, going to a dusty place where there's no sanitation, there's no toilets, for like how long, a week or 2 weeks or something like that? And yeah, like how many drugs are you gonna take just to watch people burn wood? I can do that at home. But Burning Man, when you think about it, what does Burning Man do? What is Burning Man? What is at Burning Man besides drugs and perhaps music and psychedelic and people tripping out of the entire minds? Well, we're going to take a look at that, and Burning Man isn't as what we think it is. Apparently, this year, 2025's Burning Man has got some weird things, but also there is also an issue that happens most likely at every festival, not just at Burning Man. And we're going to actually take a look at that, but I also just want us to understand what is Burning Man. Let's take a look at the video. Okay, boom. What's Burning Man? Let's go. I hope the sound is okay. Okay, let's go.
Burning Man has a lengthy history with roots here in the Bay Area. It started nearly 40 years ago, June
40 years ago.
1986, as a small ritual on Baker Beach in San Francisco with just 20 guests.
Okay, there we go. It was a ritual.
They burned an 8-foot tall effigy, the Burning Man. The event launched a celebration of community, art, self-expression, and self-reliance.
These people are high out of their minds, bro. High out of their minds. If I was still young, I probably would do that as well. But I would actually go to Burning Man and be sober and just look at all the idiots.
5 years later, 1991, it was moved to its current location, Black Rock City in northwest Nevada.
The middle of nowhere. No Wi-Fi, no toilet, no grocery store. Man, it's Mad Max.
It still drew a relatively small crowd of just 250 people. By the year 2000, the crowd had grown to more than 25,000 campers.
25,000. It's starting to sound dangerous.
And the Burning Man had grown to more than 50 feet tall. In 2014, a 105-foot tall effigy was burned, the tallest ever. That year's event drew...
They've been there since 1991. And I think this news report is from 2016.
Nearly 66,000 campers. Tragedy struck in 2017, though. A 41-year-old man threw himself into the flames of the burning monument.
Did he make it out alive?
He died a day later. From there, the size of the burn monument got smaller each year, but the crowd size did not, peaking at more than 79,000 guests.
That's the thing. If you got this massive fire, well, I guess that guy that jumped into the fire, the festival stayed true to itself. Burning Man. Sorry. What was I saying? I mean, yeah, like, even though you make the fire smaller and smaller, is there a perimeter perhaps? Is there a fence to stop people from actually going there and jumping into the fire themselves? Why did that guy jump into the fire? Did he have a realization after he came off a psychedelic? Did he live an entire life at the age of 41? When he was tripping on that psychedelic, did he live his entire life till he was an old man? Then he came back, boom, I'm 41. And he decided to end it all. It's weird, man, but okay.
In 2019, the in-person event was canceled in 2020 due to the pandemic, but about 500,000 people took part in a burn week online.
A burn week online? That is sad. Is this an ad? Oh no, it's finished. Okay, well, we ended up with a burn week online. That is so bad. That is so sad. Anyway, let's go on to the Burning Man 2025 disaster before I actually go into something that is far, far more serious. But as you heard, like, there are people, I mean, look, you're taking drugs, You're taking psychedelics. People are taking alcohol. People are just zoning out of their mind. Probably took leave from work, and some students and teenagers most likely. What are you doing? So you just like, I know there's festivals here in South Africa as well, okay? And there's music festivals. Never been to them myself, but from what I do understand, people just go there, drink, or they don't drink because they're taking psychedelics the entire time. They don't even have a place to sleep, but they made sure that they got enough drugs. They sleep in the vehicle. You know how cold it is to sleep in a vehicle? You're out in the farm area, on a farm, a field. Do you know how cold it is on the field? Do you know how cold it is? It is super cold, and they decided they're going to sleep in the car. These people are unprepared. But you pay enough money to have your drugs, and you pay enough money to have your alcohol, but you don't have accommodation. The festival is taking your money by making you feel uncomfortable. The drugs is to take your mind off. But enough about that. Enough about that. Let's go on. Burning Man 2025 disaster. Let's listen.
Dust storms and high winds. An orgy dome collapse.
A what?
Storms and high winds. An orgy dome collapse.
An orgy dome? These people have orgies? Look at the amount of dust. I mean, I'm going from orgies. I can't believe that. You would have such a thing at a place filled with so much dust? Ew! And who are the people involved in any case?
Flooding threats. A homicide investigation.
Homicide?
An unexpected birth.
Oh, dude, this is hectic. A death and a birth, a murder and a birth. This is all 2025.
Traffic delays. Entrance closures. Art installation damage. Wow. What a wonderful week at Burning Man. What in the wrath of God is happening at Burning Man?
I'm telling you, from what I've heard about Burning Man, it gets hectic and hectic and hectic, and it just gets out of control.
So this was an article from The Cut written by Julia Reinstein. Are you guys ready for this?
Subscribe to my channel, by the way.
Okay, so check this out. Things have been getting downright biblical at Burning Man this year.
Oh, I
In
thought
case
so.
you haven't been keeping up with the Tech Bro Coachella, a bunch of freaky, well, freakier than usual, stuff keeps happening at the festival in Black Rock City, Nevada, and frankly,
How can you not ignore the fact that it was a ritual the very first time it happened? It was a ritual. Now you got over 25,000 people going to the place. Well, not the place, but going to an event which started as a ritual. And you expect all happy memories and I've lived my life and I took this one ecstasy, blah, 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 blah. Really, guys? Come on now. You need to be put down in the real world. Not out there talking to angels after taking a psychedelic drug, by the way. That's not how it works.
it's all getting a little too 10 plagues for my taste.
It's all getting a little too gypsy.
First, there was the fall of the Great Orgy Dome.
I remember the fall of the Great Oji Dome. So many people naked. So many people out there in the cold. Dusty. A dusty orgy, really.
Yuck. Which got destroyed after high winds took down the structure, banishing those looking for a sandy threesome to do so in their own tents.
Ah, disgusting. That is just a little bit of information from what we can get here about the Burning Man, okay? Let's see if we can find anything else.
Then, unto the burners a child was born.
Woo!
On Wednesday, now listen to how crazy this is, folks.
What?
A woman who didn't know she was pregnant spontaneously gave birth. A Burning Man spokesperson told Today.com.
They need to get rid of the child now. Mother Mary. This is not that, by the way. They need to get rid of that child now. the spawn of Satan. They need to get. No, seriously, how do you not know that you're pregnant? 9 freaking months out of the year. You don't know you're pregnant? And you give birth? That's the other thing. There are cases where women actually did not know that they were pregnant. And they gave birth. Obviously to a child or whatever. But, how small do you think that child is? Did the child survive? Because how do you not know that you're pregnant? How do you, by the size of your belly? Unless we're talking about a chick that has already been fat. Totally understand. She will never see. But if this was a slender woman, spawn of... Okay, I'm not going to say it. Let's just carry on.
The unsuspecting mother, Kayla Thompson, told the New York...
Oh, you actually gave the name Kayla Thompson? Let's look it up. I'm on YouTube. I am on Facebook right now. Gonna go into my page, my normal page. Okay, Kayla Thompson. Am I gonna spell Thompson correctly? Am I spelling Kayla correctly as well? Where's the name? Given birth, Burning Man spokesperson there at today.com. I suspect mother Kayla Thompson. I spelled it correctly. Just about 2 years apart. Right photo is now. This is not the woman. I don't think she would have. Strangers come together to deliver baby girl at Burn. What? What? Oh, she's lost weight. Kayla Thompson, 36, gave birth. This is a day ago. Kayla Thompson, 36, gave birth in an RV at the Burning Man Festival in Nevada, though she had no idea she was pregnant. Everybody comes to me venting all the time. Okay, this is the other Kayla Thompson. Whoever went through the car... What? Whoever went through my car last night, I hope that a bit of the change served you well. Aww. It's a girl. Okay, so where's Kayla? Show us Kayla. And show us the baby. Yo, this dude had a lot to say. Is this Kayla Thompson? Our own... Come on. Nobody's telling us anything about Kayla Thompson. Okay, that's a Kayla Thompson. Okay, 37 husband. Okay. Ah, is this it? Burning Man, she didn't know she was pregnant. Kayla Thompson, 37, and her husband, Casey Thompson, 39. From the GoFundMe page on why they're asking for money, funds raised will go toward baby's medical and NICU expenses, travel and lodging costs, while they are out of state, essential baby supplies for first-time parent needs, not to mention leaving everything behind at Burning Man and going to the hospital with nothing, no clean clothes, baby supplies. Well, why'd you... Okay, so that's Kayla. She's big, so she wouldn't have known. We confirmed that one. And this dude, I'm pretty sure when they found out, they were high as... It's insane. Taking a look at the pictures. Okay. At least they had a place to sleep. That's cool. Yep. There she is. Wouldn't never know. Okay. We have our evidence about Kayla. Continue.
Times, her fellow festival goers helped her deliver her first baby in her RV camper after she woke up with what she initially thought were just bad cramps.
It's 18 years worth of cramps. We gotta move on. What about this homicide? Apparently there was a homicide. Okay. And we need to hear about that. I can't believe it. So that's what it looks like. That's an orgy dome at Burning Man. Apparently this is an orgy dome at Burning Man. Yes, by the looks of it, by the dusty mats and all the mats. Oh, picturing how many people they could be, it is quite disgusting.
So-called orgy dome, or should I say the
organizers have built the dome as a sex positive community on a mission to educate the world about consent and importance of its practice beyond intimate space. when the other part of being sex positive is HIV? Did we ever think about the implications?
The Diddy Dome didn't make it through the storm. Organizers later admitted that the winds literally undid the entire structure,
That was God. God was like, no, I'm not having this today.
leaving it in ruins. For years, this spot has been one of the festival's most talked about attractions. Whether people went inside or not, everyone knew about it. And let's face it, folks, let's just be honest.
Okay.
This is what attracts people to this thing.
Oh, we sure.
Sex, music, and thousands of bottles of baby oil. Even if they're not participating, they want to be around it. Otherwise, why would you go there knowing that's what they have there? I'm telling you.
I actually never knew that they actually had an orgy section there at Burning Man. But now that I do know, so want to go? Actually, no. I'm not going to sit there amongst all the muddy people, all the sex positive people, and the traffic is horrendous. No, thank you.
Walk into Burning Man, and the devil is sure to follow you in soon after.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through all this.
Okay, yeah, but what about
on August 27th, before the murder?
Huh?
In
okay,
the
here
organizers.
Okay, we got the sweet part now, guys. We're gonna hear about the homicide.
What makes this especially significant is that it's the first suspected homicide investigation.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
this was not just another medical emergency or accident. Officials quickly classified it as a homicide investigation.
Ooh.
What makes this especially significant
is
that it's the first suspected homicide, not the first death, but homicide, since the festival relocated to its current Black Rock Desert location back in 1990.
So other people have actually passed away at the Burning Man. Because remember, they also mentioned there was a guy that jumped on the fire and he died, okay? So you're telling me that there was now a suspected homicide. So basically, if you want to do something, oh my gosh, it could have been people that were angry at each other, or it could have been people who planned to do this to a friend. Sick.
And even after someone was murdered, and you have a murderer running around,
nothing happened?
The organizers said, oh well, let's burn the Wicker Man.
Sounds like a ritual indeed. But also at the same time, are you also telling me that they did not care about getting law enforcement involved? Because this adds bad light to your festival. You already have the orgy, which is the bad light. Now you're going to have the possible deaths that have happened and possible suspected homicides. And you don't care. Either they are on drugs, they are on hallucinogenics, or these people truly are ritualistic. I'm always trying to make it scary, but I'm trying to make it scary, but ritualistic. But like seriously, these people, you don't care about the people that you don't care about your attendees. How could you not? I do have another video where it shows that these people are. I don't want to speak about it because I actually want to show you the thing, but where they actually have a woman that have experienced a SA, and the people that are involved in the Burning Man are actually preventing law enforcement from actually helping. That's the thing. But let's continue with this video.
At the same time, the festival witnessed something at the complete opposite end of the human experience: new life. On August 27th, before the murder, in what no one could have predicted, a couple gave birth to a baby girl inside their camper.
This guy is totally on the whole point of it being ritualistic, the death and the birth.
Medical professionals who were volunteering on site rushed to help and managed to safely deliver the baby. Both the mother and newborn were taken to a hospital and reported stable. And that kid's first bedtime story? Probably the police report.
Ah.
This year, more than ever, that life and death duality was impossible to ignore. And here's the crazy part about all of this. There were several people there who very well understood the concept of the wrath of God. And they spoke about it on camera.
The rain is destroying demonic activity. Because of the rain, the orgy tent was destroyed.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Well, that's all for now, and there is more to come. Everyone, please click the thumbs up button and like.
No, wait. I actually have one more video to play. We've heard this guy's testimony in his video, but there is another where you actually see just how dark Burning Man can get. Now, we all heard about the orgy dome. We all heard about the people jumping into the fire. We all heard about the people committing possible homicides and suicides, and people possibly ODing on the drugs. Because let's face it, come on guys, there are people that just take too many copious amounts of drugs and they freaking OD there. Okay, I am sure that the Burning Man festival community, the people who run the community and the medical team, they keep this all possibly a secret, not as to shine a bad light on the Burning Man festival. But let's go into something where we have what happened at Burning Man doesn't want you to see. This woman, there have been 2 or 3 women have been SA'd, and law enforcement want to interview the woman and actually get the identity of the culprit so that they can arrest the person and case closed. But the Burning Man festival members, as in those who are part of the emergency teams, the CIT team, actually actively tell these survivors of the SA to not to speak to the police. Why? Why would they not speak to the law? Because you have to speak to the law, you have to obey the law. And why would you not want him to speak to the law? Are you going to find the culprit? That is the question. But enough from me. Let's watch what actually happens here. This is midway into the video, and this actually does get a confrontation. I wanted us to actually just hear immediately by the part where this woman is trying to continually, the investigator is trying continually to get an interview with this woman so they can find out what is actually happening. But there's always Burning Man emergency teams that stop them. So let's watch.
Oh, good. Let's get ready to fire and talk about that.
So I've been out here for years.
Listen, I've been out
Let's
here.
get away from this person. so you
No,
don't
I'm not leaving.
traumatize her.
I'm not going to traumatize her.
Supervisor, please. Her name is Renee. Yeah. If you'd like
Nope.
to step away,
I'm not.
she's not going to talk to you.
Well, I can hear that from her,
That's fine.
not you.
Step up.
No,
Victim focused.
No.
I've been here 5 years.
I've been here
Never had an
longer.
interaction like this.
Well,
Ever.
I'm an investigator for this very purpose.
We can tell.
I'm dressed down for this. I am very well liked by Burning Man.
I need your help.
But as the woman calls for her supervisor, Robinson signals her partner to come put her in handcuffs.
Well, that ended that, excuse me. It's now a law enforcement matter, ma'am. Yep.
All I'm asking you to do is step out of earshot of the person that's traumatized.
I don't have
Be
to talk
centered.
loud, but I'm not stepping.
Step over
No,
here.
no, I'm not.
Darling.
Ma'am. Nope. It's too late. Turn around. Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back.
Wait.
Nope.
Hold on.
I will drop you on
Well, that's what you get. You don't want to shut up and let people do their work. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to get yourself in handcuffs. Let the police do what they need to do.
the ground and tase you if you do not quit resisting me.
Hippie?
Stop. Just detain her for right now.
Yep, because she's delayed.
That is stupid. Why are you detaining me? Because you're interfering with police matters.
And obstructing my investigator and trying to get her to leave.
Okay, what's the investigation?
Detain her over
Yep. We're investigating 2 sex assaults that were reported to us.
Renee, I'll need you near
Yep.
me.
Or to us?
Nope, to us.
Okay.
Why do they want to take charge of something that they are not even prepared for? They are just there at the Burning Man to keep things safe, and things haven't been safe. And when law enforcement is there, you work for Burning Man. This is the law of the freaking state. Why are you against the law of the state?
I need you near me. Sir, you're hurting my arm. I
Ma'am.
will gladly walk in
Okay,
your direction.
ma'am, you're being detained. So we're
Sir,
going this
I
way.
will gladly walk
We're going to
and
go to the playa. We're going to
Sir,
make a...
Sir, I will gladly walk in your direction.
Perfect.
Now
Let's
walk.
be
We're
2 human beings
Now, all you gotta do is walk.
being
And
kind
I'm
to
telling
each other.
you where we're
Let's
going.
be 2 human beings being kind to each
Come on.
other. You're hurting my arm. Sir, if you could not pull my arm so hard, please.
Ma'am, you need to comply
If it was me, I would actually just shut up and just walk, take the pain, blah blah blah.
with me. You're being
I
detained
am
at this point.
Complying with you. Do you
Yes,
see?
we're walking this
Everyone
direction.
can see I'm complying.
Yep, we're being
Please,
recorded, so it's okay.
everyone can see I'm complying. If you could let go of my arm, please.
Nope. You are under my care and control at this point in time.
Can everyone see I'm complying, please? Everyone see I'm complying?
Ma'am, you need to keep walking.
Can you tell me where we're going?
We're going to that patrol vehicle, ma'am. You are no longer complying with my orders.
I am complying. Can
We're-
everyone see I'm
Ma'am?
complying?
Keep walking.
Okay. but
And
he's
don't get
hurting my
drugged. Don't get
Ma'am?
drugged. Don't get drugged. Keep up with him.
An officer with the Bureau of Land Management steps in to assist, but the woman, a registered nurse named Hannah Hoekstra, remains unhappy about her treatment.
If it is a true statement, we can say nothing against it. But you understand what's actually happening at Burning Man? Did you understand? They were more concerned about the person, and I understand, be more concerned about the person, but nobody wanted to catch the culprit. And besides, he was making moves on her. And it is a little bit her fault by deciding to jump in the guy's tent because it's air conditioned, snuggle up. Of course, the dude's gonna make moves on you. That is Burning Man, people. You gotta be careful, you gotta watch out. There are people that want to snuggle up against you, and if you're not smart enough, because who would not be smart enough to understand it's not a snuggle up? Especially when you're alone. But damn, why did I make this video in any case? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Above that, guys, that's what Burning Man is. Sexual orgies, God not lighting it. People giving birth and not knowing that they're even pregnant. Drugs, orgies, sexual assault, mud, traffic, burning wood, people probably be burning, people probably getting a suspected suicide, and a whole lot of other stuff as well. It doesn't seem like Burning Man is really worth it, considering that you also have to pay for your ticket, you have to pay for your food, you have to pay for your drinks, you have to pay for your vehicle that's coming in, and you gotta take off leave, which is not bad, but enjoy it somewhere else, and just don't go to a Burning Man festival. It seems like it's a bunch of waste of time, and yeah, you're probably gonna come back with full of dust and probably a bad experience.